Hey, what's up YouTube friends and family? It's Cousin Ryan, and we're going to attempt to replace the turn signal switch on a 1959 Ford Ranch Wagon Ectomobile.
Shut up! You don't think Ryan is famous?
Cousin Ryan.
You gotta...
It's inside the steering column here. This is the actuating lever. These are the same wires you see here that are right here. Yeah. So I'm gonna mount the camera from like up here looking down so you can kind of watch, but I just want to show you ahead of time. There is a bolt here and two Phillips screws. There's a Phillips screw right here and one right there that's gonna need to be removed. And this is I looked once already. It's a 5/16 socket that takes this nut off right here. So yeah, I bought this from, I think, Max Auto Parts, and it's funny, they had it listed as a 56, or excuse me, 57, 58, 60, 61, 62, whatever turn signal switch. I called them and they're like, no, it's probably the same one for the 59. Ford didn't really use many different things, blah, 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 whatever. So this looks exactly like what came out of there, or what will come out of there. Sorry, I'm dropping parts here. We're assuming it's going to fit. It looks like it'll fit. So this will be a little bit of an experiment. It would just be weird that 59 was the only one that had a different one. I kind of doubt it, but we'll talk more about that as the project goes along. All right, first thing we're going to do here is pop the steering wheel off. It's not on tight. The nut, you can see, is loose. There we go. So this is the mechanism we need to take out, and the switch is buried in here. I do want to show you guys something else in case you're interested in how to do this outside of it just being our Ectomobile project. These little cams get sold online that say they're a perfect replacement for the ones that break. Not true. There is no way that this one will work on the 59, at least any of the 59 turn signal brackets that I've seen. And I've seen like 3 or 4 different ones, different one on eBay and 3 different ones between this one and the one that came in the car and one that I found in the junkyard. So I don't know, Ford used a bunch of different turn signal mechanisms here, or not the switch, but the actual bracket that holds it. So let's go ahead and remove this arm. You can kind of see here, I don't know if you guys can tell, the bracket moves up and down like that. You move the turn signal. Try to get this undone here. It's easier to just do it by hand. Okay, that one's out. Now where did our short little Phillips screwdriver? This one is too long. It won't fit between the dashboard and the back of the steering column hub, so we gotta get this little short stubby one. This ring right here is the horn ring, so when you push on the button it grounds against that and sends the signal to the horn relay to honk. And this is the whole mechanism right here, and this is the switch. You can see this one's black plastic. Boy, it's similar but different. So I'm assuming we're going to get this thing to work here. So now we've got to unplug this. I'll have to get out my wiring diagram and look at the color coding when we plug everything back in. I wanted to go one wire at a time so we could just replace them, but they've all got to get unplugged to come out before we can put the new one in. So here we go. That was the horn. Fit through the hole there. All right. Okay, there's this little clip here. We're gonna have to carefully slide off. spring in there we don't want to lose either. Sorry for the extra noise you're probably getting through the camera. There's the clip, there's the spring, and we've got these two flathead screws to remove. Looks like it's going to fit right into place there. Let's put the screws in first. So far it appears that everything fits properly. Come back over to this side here. This is the tricky part because we gotta hold that spring. I hope you guys can see that. Left turn signal, no turn signal, and then right turn signal. And there's these little spring-loaded ears in here. You can see how you push that in. That's when the steering wheel spins and it cancels the turn signal. So once those little tabs get hit, it'll shut the turn signal off. Okay, let's put this thing back in. Start by feeding all the wires through the hole here. Let's put the actuating lever back on. For the most part here. Let's go one more tooth over. The wheels are pretty straight as they sit right now, so we'll get that as close as we can. Shove that down on there. Alright, I'll tighten that up later. Alright guys, well that about wraps up this part of the project. Just show you real quick. Turn the right signal on. This actually is a very short throw in either direction, so it's super subtle, but right turn signal on. Gotta make sure I don't have this nut tight yet because I need the wrench, but turn right and then come back. See, it clicks off. Go left. And then come back. There, it clicks off again. Like I said, it's a very short throw in either direction, but that's okay. All right, hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me while I changed the turn signal switch on our 1959 Ford Ranch Wagon Ectomobile project. And until next time, be excellent to each other.
You know, say it's cousin Ryan on the Hollywood Boulevard. You know, say he bigger than any superstar. All of us spit you some real dope bar. Some of them sweeter than any chocolate bar. Boom!
Okay.